Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dave Ash. I've always fished pretty much since I could walk, but for the last 40 odd years I've actually just targeted carp. And I've fished a lot of waters up and down the country, pretty much still waters, and I fish spring, summer, autumn and winter, so pretty much most weekends you will see me down the lake. And my aim is to actually show you the way I fish, what I actually do, including mistakes, blunders, that kind of stuff. They should all be in there, if they're on video, obviously. So without further ado, here is the next video. Hope you enjoy it. Blimey, I could have timed that much better. I'll catch you shortly, guys. Enjoy the video. Right, good morning, guys. Just arrived at Linear Fisheries on the syndicate, and I'm on Gaunts Lake. I've already walked round once, and I've seen a couple of fish in a peg known as the beach, and I've seen fish basically mid water. We've got an island here, so you got an island there, and then probably about mid water I've seen 3 fish bosh out while I've been stood in here. I see nothing anywhere else, so I will walk round again. I'll put my bucket in this swim and then carry on walking round. Right then, I've just walked round a little bit further, and basically on the other side of the lake I've seen a couple more fish bosh out. They look quite decent fish, so I'm gonna set up in the flats, which is basically on the opposite side to the beach anyway, but the fish definitely this side rather than the beach side. So I think I'm going to set up in here, so I'm going to go and get my gear, and then I will catch you in a bit, probably once I've set up. Right then, all set up, all the rods are in, and I can't believe how warm it is. I mean, I'm actually in a t-shirt and it's like November the 6th, which is mad, absolute crazy. I think I've just had a look at the app and it says 17 degrees, so yeah, pretty warm for November for sure. Right, so like I said, all rods are in and all in nice clear areas. I have fished this swim before, so I've actually got one. On the left you got an island, and basically I've got one right on the end of the island there, and the other two were pretty much mid-water. Mid-water around about this kind of line, and there's a little gap in the trees there, that kind of line, about halfway out. Alright, so nothing yet. I've seen a few fish. I've seen a fair few fish to the right of me in next door swim, which is called the left-hand double. Unfortunately, there is somebody in there. He beat me there by about 5 minutes, but hey, that's the chance you take. But, yeah. So hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, we should have a fish to show you, either shortly or during the session anyway. Right, so I will catch you later, guys. I've just hooked a fish on the middle rod and it took off. I mean, it was a right proper beasted me up. It took me straight into a weed bed, and it's absolutely solid. And we've actually got it moving. I'm pretty sure it's still on. Like that, or we've got a massive ball of weed, but we are moving. Yeah, I can't actually feel anything on at the moment, but I'm sure I felt a kick when it came out the weed. Yeah, I can't feel anything now. I think it's off, I think. And then we're just going to bring a load of weed in with it, I think. Oh no, it's definitely kicked. Yeah, we're still on. Jesus. Not quite sure what we've got here. Jesus. This is a hard fighting fish. Oh, I think it might come off now. There's nothing there. Oh no, it's still on. Jesus. I'm thinking this could actually be a big grassy by the way it's fighting. Jesus Christ. It's caught me on the line, bugger. Yeah, I think this is probably a grassy by the way it's fighting, I think. There's one big grassy in here which is over 30. Let's go solid again. Are you joking me? Let's put that down there. At this point, the battery on the camera decided to die on me. But I did actually manage to get this fish in the net eventually. And then I had to use my phone for the rest of the footage. Right, we did eventually land it. I thought it was a grassy, the way it was fighting, but definitely not. It definitely looks an okay mirror. So I'll just unlock it and get this rod back out. There we go. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks I would say a 30, if not an upper 20 for sure. Right, let's find out. Right then, guys, coming up to the first night. It is actually going dark. I've had to put the lights on for this video. And this one, middle rod, absolutely mega fight. 2 weed beds, and there you go. 32 pound and 8 ounce. What a beautiful fish. A proper brute. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. Let's turn it round. Absolutely cracking fight. I honestly thought it was a grass carp when I first hit it, because it just took off. I mean, normally it's the slim long ones that fight like that. Well, no, this one did. Got me into a weed bed. It took me quite a while to get it out, but yeah, good result. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, mate. Right, let's get it back, and just one more will do. Brilliant. Good morning, and nothing to report from last night, other than round about 1 o'clock the fog came down, and it's just actually starting to clear now, as you can see. So I am hoping Right, as soon as the fog disappears, these rods will start kicking off. I did hear a couple of fish to the right of me last night, in the left-hand double next door, and I'm hoping that they're going to start moving this way. So, but yeah, I did have a fish just on dark last night, so that's a bonus. So yeah, nice 32 pound 8 mirror. So yeah, it's, session's going well so far, but just one more will definitely do. Right then guys, I will catch you later for an update. We're just coming up to the afternoon now, and I'm going to put a bit of spom in. My spom mix is a mixture of particles which I prepare at home a few days before the session begins, and that consists of pigeon conditioner and hemp seed, with the rest of the mix being DNA products, which includes boilies in the bug, 15mm crushed and whole, the bug 4mm pellets, the Omega 8mm XTR pellets, and a good helping of the bug hydro spod syrup, and give it a proper good mix up. Now, as I've had the fish off the middle rod, I'm going to put 6 bombs over the top of that one, but the other 2 rods I'm just going to stick just 2 on each one. All 3 rods have been cast out with my go-to preferred bait of hard hookers in the bug and a PB pop-up on the top of it, so snowman style, and all presented on a slip D rig with a lead core clip system and a 4-ounce lead. So hopefully it all comes good and we have at least one more fish. Right, I'm going to carry on baiting up and I will catch you guys later, like I say, hopefully with a fish. Good morning guys, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and unfortunately I've actually just lost a fish. So yeah, a little bit wounded. I actually got it to the net, but unfortunately the hook pulled. So anyway, it just kind of like sauntered off. I could have actually dropped the net on it, but unusually I actually forgot to put my head torch on as I went out the bivvy, so I couldn't see a great deal. But yeah, I don't think it was a big fish, didn't feel a big fish. But the rod's back out there, so I'm going back to sleep now. Coming up to first light, and right hand rod absolutely belted off. And another cracking fight, especially under the rod tip, and resulted in this dark mirror. There you go, look at that. A beautiful fish of 29 pound and 2 ounce. Brilliant, look at that, fantastic. Now let's turn you around, mate. So yeah, I did turn you around, mate. That's it, that's it. Okay. I did actually lose a fish. I think it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. Got it right to the net. Didn't actually see it. Pitch black. Forgot the torch, as you do sometimes. And then the hook pulled pretty much right on the net. So I was a bit wounded with that, so just went back to bed and went back to sleep. I did chuck the rod back in. But, yeah. Right hand rod, brilliant fight, 29.2. Thank you very much. Thank you, matey. Let's get you back. Just one more will do. And there she goes. £29.2. Beautiful. Right, good morning. So last night, lost a fish about 1 o'clock, unfortunately, right at the net as well. But then it's about 4 o'clock this morning, the right hand rod screamed off and managed to get that one in the net after a decent fight. And that one went £29 too, so yeah, well happy with that. And this morning it's absolutely glorious. Look at that, I've got some blue sky going on. And I've seen a couple of fish as well this morning. I've seen one off the island and then one off my middle rod. So I'm hopeful that we may have a morning bite. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink this tea, watch the water, and then and see where we go from there. And hopefully we have a run. Right then guys, we're now coming into the last evening. We've got about another hour, I'd say, of daylight, and then a long night ahead of us. So I'm hoping that we'll have a fish to show you, either before it gets dark or during the night. I have seen a couple of fish on the middle rod, which is pretty much halfway out. So yeah, I'm confident that we will have another fish. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my tea on, and then I'm going to settle down, and hopefully we'll have a fish later to show you. Catch you later, guys. Right, morning guys. It was a pretty cold, uneventful night. Did hear a couple of fish to the right of me again in the left double, but other than that, nothing. But this morning, I've been up for about an hour, I'd say, and they've actually just started showing. I've just seen 2 fish basically right in front of me. So I am hopeful that we will have a fish before I leave today, which is probably in about 3 hours. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on watching the water, and hopefully one of them rods is going to go off before we go. Right, I'll catch you in a bit for a final update. Catch you later, guys. Well then, that's about it. About another 15 minutes and I'm going to be bringing these rods in. So a good session in the end. 2 fish, biggest one £32.8 and the other one was £29.2, so well pleased with that. Unfortunately I did lose one. It was a bit of a wounder, but it happens. But for November, great result, so I'm not complaining. So thank you very much guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. There's a little logo up the top here, and if you press that, you can subscribe using that. Right, so like I said, thank you very much for watching, and please like and comment. Also helps the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks again guys, take care.